Well, we are on YouTube. Welcome, YouTube. Let's start. Mateus, can you introduce yourself, please? And the
Yes,
answer the question number 2. Do you use any product method with an update date list?
yes, of course. So my name is Matheus. I live in Curitiba. I am a mobile developer, and I'm here to get more confident with my English. So,
Nice.
if I have any productivity method, uh, I've tried some methods. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't find one
So
that
do
I
I.
yeah, I didn't find one that I consistently used
Mm-hmm.
to be the productive. Besides, I think the Pomodoro technique it's
Mm-hmm.
one that I use to actually execute tasks. But on the planning side of things, I don't have one standard to go method of productivity. I'm trying to find one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Did you know the GTD method or no?
Can you repeat, please?
Did you know the GTD methods?
No, no,
No.
I didn't know.
Yes,
Uh,
it's very
my
useful.
yes, it seems very useful.
Mm-hmm.
I think for me, I don't know if it would work because the hardest part is to actually execute the tasks. I fight in my brain with my will to do the
Mm-hmm.
things I must do. So I think this is the hardest part. But
Mm-hmm.
it's something that I don't know, one more method that I could try.
In this moment, are you using the Pomodoro method, right?
Yes.
Is it
Uh,
working for you?
yes, it works. It works mainly because it keep me less
Focus, no?
distracted. Yes,
Yeah.
more focused, less distracted with the other things, and my will to do the things that I must do is not stilled by other distractions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's very helpful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. I totally agree with you. I know the Pomodoro. I'm not using, but I know how is working Pomodoro, and the most benefit for me, maybe you can focus on your task in your work day. I believe so. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Matheus. Felipe, uh, is it okay?
Hello everyone.
Ah, okay,
Yes,
Felipe.
I'm
Okay.
I'm today I'm on the cell phone because
Ah,
my
yeah. Mm-hmm.
computer has
Mm-hmm.
completely frozen and I'm trying to reboot it.
Okay. Yeah, it's happening. Oh, I'm so grateful for your 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 procedure for don't lose the our meet. Thank you, Felipe. Can you introduce the? Would you introduce yourself, please, for
Sure.
another colleagues?
Okay. Hello everyone. I'm Felipe Fadu. I'm 23 years old and I live in Rio and I was born and raised here. And I work as a software engineer for an e-commerce platform. And I'm about to finish my undergraduation in electronic and computer engineer. I have to finish my final paper so I can get my degree. So I'm in this way. I hope I will finish it one day. But that's it. And uh, so the second question is right?
Yes, please. Do you use any productive method with an up to date list of your project and tasks in your job or in your personal life?
Uh, in my job, we use it's not like a productive method, maybe agile methodology. It could be. It's a kind of productive method, right?
Yeah, but
So
yeah,
yeah,
it is.
yeah, it is a kind. It is a methodology, but for my personal life, no. But I've already used the Pomodoro
Mm-hmm.
technique.
Mm-hmm.
I know this one too, and I really like it. But I, I haven't been using it recently, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I've already used it before.
Mm-hmm. Okay. In my I'm using GTD, but in my personal life, mainly for my dates that I need to pay my bills because I always forget when I need to pay my bills. First, because I don't like to pay my bills.
No one
But
likes.
it's, yeah, but it's necessary, and the GTD method helped me because I can't forget my pay dates because it's a problem. Thank you, Felipe. Richelle, would you try? Você gostaria de tentar responder em inglês? Ou...
Não, vou deixar para a próxima. Não me
Sem
sinto
problema, meu
seguro
amigo.
ainda, não, tá?
Sem problema. Eu vou sempre te perguntar se você quer tentar. Se você quiser tentar,
Tá,
segue em frente. Se
tudo
você não se
bem.
sentir confortável, fica à vontade. A gente toca
Tá
aqui
ok.
e você vai treinando o teu listening aí com o Felipe e com o Matheus. Tudo certo?
Bacana, então. Obrigado.
Beleza, Richard. Well, guys, the next question. Matheus, how can the famous GTD method helps you do your work?
So I think that there was I forgot the first step. Is it process? It's it was like when you have those ideas or you remember things that you have to do. Uh, in my day-to-day life, I have a lot of ideas, a lot of things I remember that I should do or should be doing, and I I do nothing with those things that appear in my mind. So the GTD method could help me uh, take those things that I think and put them in the real world, like
Mm-hmm.
in a list, and after it, I can process them. There was one interesting thing that I noticed in the GTD method that was the rule about when you have a task that uh, would take less than 2 minutes, you should be doing it as soon as it appears. And I think this would help a lot too,
Mm-hmm.
because I feel sometimes I feel like I'm a professional auto saboteur.
Yeah.
I sabotage myself a lot, so it's just I think that's something that helps me, and the is inside the GTD method is this uh, moment that you have to stop and
Mm-hmm.
think about the things and put them on a list or on a calendar, and I think this would help a lot. Besides that, I think that uh, the part of the organizing part of the GTD where you uh, categorize the tasks and the
Mm-hmm.
fogs
Yeah.
in
To
context.
organize too.
Yes, I think that is something that could help me too. It,
Yeah.
yeah, I think that I end up forgetting many things because I don't do nothing with them. I just don't,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember them after when they are uh, uh, or late or almost late.
Yeah, you're right. Speaking of myself, in the video, we could to listen in one express one phrase for me is completely making a sense. According to the video, your brain is not having ideas. It's for having no, is
Yeah,
for having ideas, not storing them.
yes, yes,
It's perfect because in our days is flies, and sometimes when we are on lunchtime or talking with a friend or in a meet, oh, I have idea. 5-10 minutes after that, you forget the idea.
yes,
It's very important to I have idea, put in your list, organize with the list, the project, or whatever. For me, it's very important to this method. Thank you, Matheus. Felipe, I'm not sure if you could watch the video, but did you know the GTD method or no?
I didn't watch the whole video. I
Yes,
think
I
I came
suppose.
in the middle of it.
I suppose it.
But
Mhm.
I think I I have got some informations, and I think I've already seen it before, and but I don't remember the details. But I don't put it in practice. But these things that you two said about
Mhm.
catch the idea and put it in practice. I have a to-do list, but mine is too
To-do
simple.
list is to-do list is the best tool for me.
Yes, I have on my own Google Agenda. It
Mhm.
has a part there called
Yes, it's
Google
possible.
Tasks, I think.
Mhm.
I think it's Google Tasks.
yes. Google Tasks.
Yes, and then everything that I think during the day, oh, I have to do it. I put
Mhm.
there on my Google Tasks, and one day I will do it.
Mhm.
I don't have the whole GTD process right to
Mhm.
think about it, but it's there, right? One day
Yeah, but
I'll
GTD
do that.
is very simple. Collect task, project, idea, process ideas in our brain, organize tasks into measurable action plans, keep track in the edges, and complete tasks. Is very simple, very simple. Not
Yeah,
another word.
and a really good thing. I think I've heard
Mm-hmm,
in the video right now, but I
mm-hmm,
don't know.
yeah.
I don't know if I really heard it. But they said
Mm-hmm,
if something it will take less than 2 minutes, do it right now. He said that, right?
Yes,
yep.
And I think I've already heard about it, but with 5 minutes, if something takes less than 5 minutes, do it now. And I usually practice it because I think
In two
it will.
minutes. GTD 2 minutes.
Yes, because I think it will take longer for me to write the idea,
Mm-hmm,
and after that to process or trying to remember what I I wanted to do, then do it in the right moment, right? In
mm-hmm,
the at the same moment. So
mm-hmm,
I just do it, but I have to be careful about it, so
mm-hmm.
to not completely lose the focus what I'm doing. Right? You have to be careful
Yes.
about it.
Mm-hmm, yes. And we need to be careful with the birthdays, girlfriend, or
Oh my god,
yeah, it's important.
that's true.
Important. Yeah. Richelle, Are you okay? Would you try to speak this question? Just listening? Só ouvir mesmo, né?
Só ouvindo. Hoje vou só ouvir vocês.
No problem. If you want to speak, you just raise your hand, ok? Se você quiser falar alguma coisa, só levantar a mãozinha que eu te chamo. Tudo bem?
Ok, perfeito.
Nice, ok. Thank you, Richard. There are another question number 4. Mateus, according to the video, your brain is for having ideas, not for holding them. Do you agree with that?
Yes, I totally agree. Like I said, through the day, I have 1,000 of ideas.
Yes,
And
we have.
yes, and mostly I don't do anything with those ideas, those thoughts. And so, yes, I agree. It it's hard to hold information for a long time in your brain.
Nice. Felipe, in your opinion, your brain is for heavy ideas, not for hold. Do you agree with that?
I think I agree too.
Agree? You agree?
Yeah. Yes,
And
because
and you are 23 years. I'm 41 years old. For me.
Yes, because I have to write everything down because I forget. I forget almost everything. I have for my work. I have a document, a personal document where I note. I take notes for almost everything because I forgot. Oh, what do I have to say in the daily on the next day daily, right? I write down in the previous day. Oh, I'm doing this because tomorrow I will have to talk it. So other way I would forget.
Yeah, sometimes I have some ideas, but I'm very lazy. I type in Notepad Plus. Yeah, another in 1 week. Wow, I should come back to this task. It's very common in our day. It's very common.
I'd like to add something because I think that our brain it's good to store information too, but I think that the amount of information that is permanently stored it's very little
Good point.
compared to the amount of things it generates.
Yes, good point, Josh.
It's like if you have a garbage collector in your brain.
Great analogy.
Okay. The question number 5, Mateus said before he's used the Pomodoro. Felipe, I think your Pomodoro used too, right? Or no?
I've already used it before, but I'm not using it recently, right? But and to store my thoughts information, now I use the Google Tasks.
Just the Google Tasks.
Yeah, it's just Google Tasks. I'm not inputting any time box to do it. I used to put time box when I was doing some subjects in or on college, I don't know, on college in college, and I had a lot of subjects to do, and then I put some Pomodoro timers, but now I don't do it anymore.
Okay. Me, I'm using Evernote for some information like CPF of my daughter. Sometimes I'm on the street, I need, and then I can see in my Evernote. One example, my DOORS documents. But recently, I started to use the OneNote for studying. Some English tips or technical tips I put in my OneNote, and for paying my bills I use it to do it. Mateus, besides the Pomodoro, you save your thoughts in another application or no?
So I think the Pomodoro is more focused on
Yes,
executing
it is.
the tasks and not storing the lists, or it's not for storing. I think it's for executing. I think that it helps in the last step of the GTD method. But like I've said, I've used, I've tried a lot of tools uh, to list things, and I think that I usually overthink this question because uh, I keep trying to find the perfect method to store information, and actually I don't use them for a lot of time. I think this is a problem. But recently I am using Obsidian. I don't know if you guys
Yeah, I
already
know. I don't
heard.
know. I
I
don't
will
know.
put the link on the
Okay,
chat
okay,
so
nice.
you guys can see later. Uh,
Obsidian.
yes, it is an open source software. It's like OneNote, but it is open source. Besides the cloud saving feature that is paid, you can pay for a server that saves it on the cloud. But there is it is an extensible software that has a lot of plugins. It is very easy to develop a plugin
In
for it.
Obsidian?
Yes, and there is a plugin that I use that save the markdown files that where the notes is saved. It saves it in a Git format, so I can commit
Good.
it like it was
Yes.
some source code, and I can just pull it in another computer. So this is one that I am trying to use. It's very easy to use. It's very easy to edit the notes, to create lists, and has a lot of plugins that we can install. And there is one thing that I found very interesting is using your Obsidian with another method that I will just paste the name here because it's a German name. It's Zettelkasten. That
Wow.
is
That is
a
custom.
method. It's like a personal system of note taking that you assign an unique ID to a note, and you can link notes. So it's like if you create your personal Wikipedia where one page links to another, but with your personal notes. Uh, and this is one system that I've been trying to use. Uh, Mainly for studying. It's very effective for studying. You can link your notes. You can do this on OneNote or Google Keep. You can link
Google Keep,
there
okay.
too. But me as a developer, I think I'm always searching for those applications that first that are open source, and second that we can explore to our needs. So sorry for the long answer, but
No problem, no problem. No, don't worry,
this
man.
is something that I've been trying to use to list things and to keep my ideas on store my ideas somewhere.
Okay, thank you, Matheus. Don't worry about your answer. We are learning together. No problem, guys. No problem. I'm seeing my Google Obsidian. There is a graph view. Wow, it's cool. Okay. The next question, number 5. No, number 6. Number 6. Felipe, in your opinion, do you focus your attention on what you really need?
Mm, I try,
We tried.
but sometimes it's hard, right?
I believe.
I think a good way it would be if I put like a focus time on my agenda during the workday, and then mute the Slack and everything, and try to only focus on a single task. I think it would be good. I don't do it, but I think I should, because sometimes there are a lot of messages on Slack, and it kinds of making this kind of make us to lose our attention, right? So I think it
Attention
would help.
mode, you know.
Yes, right.
Fox mode.
Yes, like a do not disturb or things
Don't
like that.
don't disturb me. I'm
I
fox
think it's
mode. Okay.
important, but I always think, oh, maybe someone is
Yeah, nowadays it's
trying
so hard.
to someone will reach me, and I will not see, and it's just a little thing I can help it. But and sometimes no, it's just a message. It makes you lose your focus.
Nice. Matheus, what about you? Do you focus your attention on what you really need?
I think that only 5% of the day I'm focusing on what I really need. The rest of it I'm just trying, and it's really, how could I say, uh, my focus is really shattered, really fragmented through many things, and I have just uh, little time focusing on what really matters, and I'm trying to get better at it, but it's hard. One thing that I would like to point is that I'm enjoying a lot here Talk and Talk, because it's 1 hour of my day that I'm totally focused on something.
Good.
So I am I don't keep switching tabs or uh, having my focus stilled by some YouTube or other things or the cell phone. I am completely present here, trying to participate, and this is something that I am enjoying a lot about Talk and Talk.
Yeah, it's perfect for learning English or any language. It's so important to focus on because not in the time that you just speak, but listening is important when our
Yes.
colleagues speak. It's important to try to understand what they speak. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Matheus. Felipe, the next question, I will jump for question number 9. Number 9. Do you spend enough time reflect on your goals, projects, and their progress?
I I don't think so. Because no, not just to reflect. Oh, I have my goals in my head,
but but
All goals in your head?
I don't have. I have
Many
major
goals.
goals, right? I don't have a goal for tomorrow.
Impossible goals.
A goal for tomorrow is my task on work.
Mhm. Yeah, you're right. Yes.
Right, but my major goals, right, for personal life or professional ones, I
Mhm.
have in my head, and I try to not thinking about it all the time because I think these are more long-term goals,
Mhm.
and but I'm improving on it, right? Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
here studying it,
Mhm. Mhm.
and so this is a part of a major goal that I have for this year.
Mhm.
So I'm here. That's
But
it.
you agree sometimes we need to reflect, for example, or learning English. Wow, if I change one example, when I change 1 to 2 hours in a day, or I will watching new channel is useful for me. One example. Do you agree it's some necessary reflect about our goals?
Yes, I agree. But I think it's a natural thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
I will
Mm-hmm.
not have a day on my agenda, like on this day, every 3 months, I will stop and reflect about my goals. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's a daily thing that will just come out
Mm-hmm.
on our minds and we will reflect about it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if
Okay.
it's the best idea, but
No.
I do this.
In my
I
in my
don't
opinion,
stop in.
there is a wrong or right
Yes,
way.
I don't stop in. Oh, let me
The
think
best
about
method
my
is the
future.
method is work for you. There is a right method, wrong method. No,
Yes,
if you want method is work for you, go ahead, carry on.
yes, but I have a lot
Mhm.
of plans.
Yeah, okay. Mateus, what about you? Do you spend enough time reflecting on your goals, projects, and their progress?
I think that I spend a lot of time thinking about those things, but uh, as I've said in other questions, those thoughts generally just be in my head. I don't write my goals and rewrite them if I need to change. I think it's and I think a lot about this. Sometimes I feel that I even pressure myself to, oh, it's Sunday, I need to list my tasks for the week. But I generally I won't do it. They just be in my head. So I don't think I think it's a lot of time reflecting